G'day guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft. Before we start this episode, I'd like to apologize in advance because I am a little bit sick at the moment, so my voice is going to be a little bit snuffly and a little bit hoarse. So hopefully you can put up with that and we can enjoy the episode. Now we're standing in a bit of a new area over here along the path, which is our campsite. And what I'm hoping to do is make this path here coming from Sorrento to the Carden District look a little bit more used. So we've come across and we've put a nice little campsite with a cooker and a little tent that looks like it's being used. So we've got a couple of beds in there as well. And I'm hoping to do stuff like this along the entire thing. Now I've been working on some designs for this and I'm liking what's coming up so far, but most of it's just little things, which I'm going to try and keep off camera and probably show to you guys at the start or end of episodes. But the key thing that we do want to work on along this path is the area that we said was going to be the Enchanted Village, which is going to be out that way. Now, recently I have watched a little bit of The Legend of Zelda. And one thing I really like is at the Lost Woods where they've got that big log that you walk through to get through into the Lost Woods. Now I'm thinking that we're going to do the same over here with a spruce tree. And that will be our entrance into what's going to be the Enchanted Forest. There's still a lot to do around here and we'll be needing to plant a whole bunch of these dark oak trees around this area. But I think our little Enchanted Village is going to be somewhere down here. There'll be a little bit of landscaping to do as well as some custom mushrooms and custom trees, but I think that's going to look really, really cool. So like I said, there's going to be a lot of stuff like this popping up along the paths, and I will show everything that we do on stream here. We do have something else over that way, but we'll go and look at that a little bit later in the episode. But now let's head over to the Carden settlement and we'll start today's episode off. So for today's episode, we're going to try and pack as much as we possibly can into a 15-minute time bracket, I hope. I don't want to go too much past that. We have been working on the shorter episodes, and I think they're spaced out a lot better, so we're going to try that. But to start off with, we're going to be finishing off this exterior. We're going to be adding in the small details all the way around, finishing off this roof, and trying to frame what's left of the inn. Quickly, before we jump into the inn build, the other night on stream, we did have a freak thunderstorm come through, and I ended up getting 2 of these little skelly horses, so I'm pretty happy about that. It caught me off guard, and I ran up super quick to grab them, but they will be getting put down into the Thieves Guild as part of the Thieves Guild's horse platoon. I don't know what to... Like, the Thieves Guild own those horses. I think that's going to be pretty cool. So with that said, let's jump into our first third-person time-lapse of the episode and get this exterior for the inn done completely. And we can mark that off our list. Well, I'm happy to say that is finally finished. We've got all the windows in as well and all the details around the side. So let's go and have a bit of a look. It didn't take too long. The roof was the hardest part, but I'm quite happy with how it's all turned out. The framing was a little bit annoying because I had built it in a way that didn't match up with the rest of the build, and that was hard to try and figure out, but it has worked out extremely well. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. Next, we're going to have to bring this the dark oak forest around to cover all the backside and start working on the interior as well. But that's going to be for another day. I've started putting in the roof, which you guys would have seen on the time lapse, and we definitely need to light this place up as well. Hello, buddy. Bye. So we've added in the roof. There's a little bit here and there that I missed, but all in all, it's starting to look really nice. But as I spoke about before, we are going to be making this road here look a little bit nicer and a little bit more lively. And up the back, couple of weeks ago, we made a nice little watchtower for the city. Now, I want a couple of these spread out the area, and I think today, for a little bit, our second time lapse, we're going to do a quick version of this, maybe on the other side of the road somewhere, maybe over this side, and we'll put up another one of these watchtowers and give a little bit of a different level, or is that at the same level? So I'm going to go and grab all the resources we need for this and grab a bed as well, because it is getting quite late, and we'll come across and pop another watchtower right there. And it's given me ideas of stuff to do around the castle as well, but that's a different build, so we're going to leave that for a little bit. All right, I'll jump out and do that, and let's get into this second time lapse. Quick, easy, and effective build to put up, and it's looking all right. It's looking pretty good. There's some more details I want to do. Make a path up to each of them, which should look really nice, and put some light up there as well, I think. But it's a nice, simple design. It's based off of S24 Ryan's windmill design, and I've just taken the windmill off of it, but used the general idea and the layer system that he uses to build the watchtowers, and I think it comes up all right. As you can see at the end there of the time lapse, let me get around to another angle. We did get visited by a little raiding party that was coming to check out our little watchtower, but we just flew away and despawned them. But I'm happy with these. I'm really happy with these. Now, for now, let's head back over to the Thieves Guild, and we're going to jump into a little bit of a Twitch VOD here and check out some more of the underground Great Hall area being built. So I hope you guys enjoy this one, and I'll see you after this clip. What are we thinking of block palette, guys? I want to kind of make it look dark and dingy. Let's have a little bit of a play with some things here. All right, let's have a look at this block palette over here. Let's do it right here. So we got that, right? We're just testing out some things. We've got that. We know those two. And then if we're going to match those two up, we're probably going to use spruce, right? Which is that bad boy. Because for some reason, spruce just matches like that gradient. And then we know we've got, let's just make up a couple of things here. So we've got that, we've got stone, and maybe some andesite. We usually go with cobble, but I'm thinking andesite in this case. Maybe some cobble as well. So these will be our light colors. Now we want something to differentiate between these two here. So we need something like in the middle, I think. I'm thinking that block palette could work. We've done it a lot recently, but I feel like that's the style we're going for in this area anyway. So maybe it's a good idea. Cave base, mighty welcome in. No, this is an underground thieves guild. Oh, again, scared the hell out of me. Man, I'll be back in a second. That light falls down more often than I stream. I need to do something about it. Well, guess what? Sound alerts are working. I was assuming they weren't working, so I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready in mind, body, or spirit. I'm going to have to... I really need to figure out why I can't use... like, separate the two things. Because we're going to have to start collecting clips for, I think, for YouTube of Geeky's Best. Geeky Ninja Scare highlights. And Marie, yeah. The best of Geeky and Marie. I was thinking, I do love Minecraft, and the reason... Got me that time, Geeky. What if you put some stone stairs here and there? Yeah, I was going to do that as well. I just want to figure out where we're going to be putting the, like the plank, not the planks, the wood first. So I think we're going to frame the entire outside of the roof. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. So what I'm thinking is we do something like this. Where's my axe? There. So if we do something like that and frame like these parts.
and then the blackstone will come around the edge, maybe. It's subtle. It doesn't need to be amazing. But we spoke about this last stream. It doesn't have to, like, I don't want it to look symmetrical. Like, not overly symmetrical anyway. It can be a little bit lopsided. I'm fine with that fact. Is the blackstone going to be too dark of a contrast? That is the next question. Is it going to be too dark? I don't know. Did we grab any other dark bricks? I think we need to do some more with that, though. What's your favorite wiggle? Ooh. You're about to open up a big can of worms. Current or old school? Old school wiggles, right? Greg for me, 100%. Oh, Greg and Anthony. I love how like much energy Anthony puts into the performance. I think that's absolutely fantastic. But I also do really enjoy the new wiggles. And I really like Emma. I think she's a really good addition. She dances, she sings, she can play instruments, she does sign language, she all sorts of stuff. I think she's absolutely perfect fit. What are we going to do with the cobblestone circle? We were just talking about that before, and someone recommended an aquarium style thing. I'm thinking about it, and I'm also thinking about putting a guardian in here. So if we were to put a guardian up there, which we've got the guardian farm, so it wouldn't be too hard to get one. I think that would be really cool. They could almost be like beholders because they kind of look like it anyway. So if we had the tube here with like 2 beholders in it, that would work a lot better than having fish, if that makes sense. So we go like that. So that's what it's going to look like with water in it, remember. All right, that's looking good. All right, chat. That's going to be it.
All right, guys. Unfortunately, that is all we have time for. The inn is looking absolutely fantastic, and the tower out near Sorrenti is looking pretty good as well. Next episode, we are going to be trying to do the interior of the inn in one big episode. So hopefully that comes out all right. Just realized we need to do that other side right there as well. But we'll get to that at some point. Well, thank you so much, guys, for watching today's episode. This one was one that I was looking forward to, finishing the exterior. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I've had a lot of fun making it, and I'm looking forward to making the interior as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. All right, bye for now.